I'm Sweats.
And I'm Steve.
I used to be an average, ordinary guy. So one day a pair of magical glasses fell from the heavens and gave me the powers and rhythms of an electronic future. Now with my glasses and my cousin Steve,
I just like to be on the internet.
we're ushering in the future electronic.
Sweats.
Steve, this is the Sweats and Steve Show. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Sweats and Steve Show, episode number 6. Everybody. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll give you the amount of time you need to get in here and come talk with us. Steve, what's going on, man? How you doing?
It's good. I really like that intro. You did such a great job. That's such a great intro.
Yeah, man. It just it kind of just really kind of increases the production value here on the show. I just love it. I love it. True. Yeah, man.
How you been, man? You dropped a new song this week?
I did. Oh man, I've been I've just been so busy just with the gaming, and I have a surprise announcement, but I'm not gonna do it today, but it's coming.
Not today. We're not ready for it.
It's gonna be a new type of content that I've done before, but I'm gonna be bringing it back. That's what I'm doing, but yeah, I just been so busy just kind of thinking of ways and new content that I could put out and stuff like that. So but yeah, I actually did manage to actually put out a song finally. It's been long enough.
It was a good song. I liked it. I wake up singing Mike in my head.
Really?
You got me. Who is that guy? What do you
Oh my God.
What's that about?
It's kind of a long story,
okay.
But
so we got time. We're on a podcast.
I'll kind of give you the general kind of gist of the whole kind of the thing, I guess. So basically, I'm a supporter and a fan of this group called Comicsgate.
Okay.
And Comicsgate is a group that is consumer oriented. A lot of them obviously are comic book creators, and to tell the truth, I'm not that big of a comic book fan, but I'm more so a fan of the content creators that are entertaining, mainly on streams, and they just so happen to be selling comics. So and I support them from time to time when I can.
Okay.
So basically, that's the group. Well, this individual, Mike S. Miller, or Schmiller, is one of his nicknames. Basically has had a falling out of his own doing with the movement, I guess you could say. And and the song really was just kind of like a light roast, like a light kind of meme kind of song, I guess you could say. A lot of in references and stuff. Like a lot of people wouldn't really understand a lot of the in references, but that's kind of the whole kind of idea with the song. And I actually want to eventually in future episodes, I kind of want to bring on a fellow Comicsgate creator who also makes music as well, and kind of go more in depth into the history of Comicsgate and kind of talk about that a little bit more.
Okay, what are you drinking?
I'm drinking LaCroix, baby.
What flavor of LaCroix is that?
Hibiscus, dude. I'm addicted for real.
Jeez, what is that?
As the hibiscus is like it's like a tea.
Oh, hibiscus. I thought you said biscus.
Yeah. It's I don't know. Have you ever been to Corner Bakery?
Yeah, I've been there. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have really good hibiscus tea.
Okay.
Oh, it's so good. It's like a nice tart and tangy flavor. I like it a lot.
That's good.
Yeah, but you had a car story that you wanted to tell us, Steve.
Yeah, so I think a lot of people thought I was joking last week when I said, I want to go ahead and sell my car. I don't use it. I stay in this little room all the time. This is where I'm prescribed to. And so I look at Fiona and I said, Fiona's my wife's name for all the new subscribers out there. look at my wife and I say, you know, I really like to get rid of this car. And she says, all right, you know, we'll take care of it. It's been sitting there since the start of this pandemic. Okay. And she found a thing called Swap Motors. So I want to give a shout out to Kamar and Alex with Swap Motors.
Hell yeah.
They made the car selling experience seamless. Okay. So let me walk you guys through this process.
Okay.
On a Thursday, I look at Fiona and I say, let's sell this car. On a Friday, I take it and I take it to a place up the street, and they take pictures of it. And on a Monday, all of a sudden, I have an offer willing to buy this vehicle. And, you know, I've shopped my car around a little bit. And I just got to be honest, CarMax wasn't doing it for me. They didn't offer anywhere near the value that I thought my vehicle was worth, well below Kelly Blue Book average. You know, Swap Motors, to them, it's not about making money off the vehicle. It's about the customer experience. And I had a positive customer experience. And I also want to say that my car came in about $1,200 higher than CarMax was offering. So that's a big win. It was effortless and a seamless transition. I drove in and I gave him my keys. I signed over the title. And all of a sudden my car was gone. And now I have one car household, and my life is very easy again. So yeah. So shout out to Kumar and Alex with Swap Motors.
Yeah.
Put a link. Can you put a link to Swap Motors in the description below?
Yeah, hell yeah, I'll work that in there.
Yeah.
If you really want to put the link, go into the private chat and type in the link, and then I could put it in the comment section.
I could do that.
But yeah, that's good, man.
Yeah. So yeah, and you know, they're gonna actually we're getting pretty big here, Luke. I don't know, or Sweat. I don't know if you, who the fuck is Luke?
Who's that guy? I don't know who he is.
That guy. We're getting pretty big here. I don't know if you realize it. You know, we got a lot of we're beating off the ads here. You know.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we're doing.
You know, Brett the Hitman Hart wants to come on the pod on week 10. And, you know, this is a true story.
It's only 4 episodes away before we hit 10, so you better get in contact with him now, because he's a busy man, you know.
Yeah, I'll tell you right now, he's in Calgary. He's got nothing going on. No disrespect. Shout out to Bret Hart. Shout out to the Hart Foundation. Shout out to him. Redman is possibly going to be on this. I don't know if anybody knows who Redman is.
Of course.
Maybe we should play Redman music.
Oh my God, I would love to, but copyrighted music is a mother. Yeah, I mean, maybe there's some way I could get around the bots if I chop and screw it a little bit.
Yeah,
but,
chop and screw it like that.
Yeah, shout out to our 5 viewers watching right now. If you could do me a favor, like this video and share it if you haven't. That kind of helps us get more people into the show as it goes on. Really appreciate it. And if you also would like to get into the show and be on the stream with us, we'll be dropping a link soon, a little deeper into the show, if you care to join us on the stream and kind of and just like talk with us and chat with us a little bit. That's always cool.
And you can be on the internet. Isn't that fun?
That's right. And apparently a lot of you aren't on the internet, which is bizarre to me. I don't know. I mean, I'm kind of a creation in the internet, Steve, you know. I'm Clean Boy has gone viral.
He has. And that's the other thing I was going to say is that we are possibly going to get can I get the full screen, please?
Yes, you can. Here you go.
Here we go. We are possibly going to get the #1 internet YouTube sensation, Tay Zonde, on the pod. We're trying to get him on the pod to talk to Mr. S. Are you on this side of me or this side of me? Which side?
I'm kind of like on the left. You can't see me.
Oh, my
there
left.
you go.
Okay. No, that's the wrong way. This way.
There
Okay.
you go.
You're on the right. It's your left, my right. Just so we
Uh-huh.
know for the future, so we don't have these gaps. We are trying to get Mr. SWETZ
Thank
to
you.
have a conversation with Mr. Tay Zonde about his songs such as "Gone," such as "Clean Boy," and my new personal favorite, the one about Mike, who when the name is slipping me, but I really like that song too. So hopefully we can get those guys on here and really make this a little more chocolate rainy, if you know what I mean.
Okay. Yeah, man. So I'm glad you like that song, man. I just, even though the lyrics and whatnot, you probably don't get any of it, but
I don't.
yeah, no, but I mean, the visual and the song was it entertaining to you? I mean, obviously it was, but is it up there with "Gone" as top contender for best song of mine, in your opinion?
In my opinion, Gone is head and shoulders above. You should put a link in the description below for
I probably
Gone.
could.
You probably should, because I think that song is one of the greatest songs that no one's ever heard.
I actually could. We actually could take a listen to Schmiller Sleeps Tonight. Actually,
Okay.
let me sign in here.
I was really fat. I'm looking at this picture, like this little picture that you have of me, like right here. Yeah,
Oh,
my
the
finger.
one down low, right?
One right here. It was really fat. You could see my face was just.
That's just your. Well, honestly, that's just kind of your beard, and your beard really hasn't gone away.
Yeah, I think if I shaved off my beard, I would.
At this point, I wouldn't advise it. It was just like kind of weird.
Your facial hair. And it was a couple episodes ago. People can watch a couple. People can watch. That's the great thing about having the podcast that's on YouTube. People can watch your beard hair become
Evolve.
more. Yeah, evolve. There you go. Jeez Louise. Can we
Which,
edit that out?
which which, by the way, it's funny that you mentioned past episodes and stuff like that. It's like, actually, you can now listen to this show, past episodes, and this episode in a couple of days on Spotify and Apple Podcasts via Anchor.fm. I will post this link in the description or in the chat with you guys right here to that landing page, and you can listen to the past episodes in audio only format if you so choose. As well as we have an exciting new feature, which like to see how well we do out with this. Is that if you like the show so much, which I know a lot of you do.
Look at that smile. That's an award-winning smile.
Okay, here you go. But if you're feeling so generous and you love this show to death, you can now support the show via our anchor.fm page /support. And you can make monthly contributions to the show. And on the page, I saw you could go as low as 99 cents a month. That's $1 a month. And that's $12 per year. That is some. That seems fair to me for the quality content that we bring here, right, Steve?
That's right. This is quality. And plus, like, where else can you get the interactive features that we provide here? You can come into the stream, which will be available, which we'll probably do that in a little bit here.
Yes.
You can come into the stream. You can talk to us. You can talk to other people. It's somewhat like chat roulette. Hopefully Isaiah doesn't show up. I'm sure that Mark will show up because he has nothing else to do, right? But
right.
I mean, it's one of the most fun things you can do of the week. I know I look forward to it.
Right. Well, I was actually going to bring this article up because you kind of got my mind going here, and apparently I say this to my Facebook. But and I know this isn't really that great of a sequitur, but apparently Elon Musk wants to fight Johnny Depp. You know. Let's go ahead and look at this article because I saw this and I was just like, yo, what? And I had to just go spelunking, do a little inner spelunking. So I'll go ahead I'll go ahead and read some of this a little bit for
That's
you.
another big word, spelunking.
Yeah, I used to read the dictionary as a teen. Like whenever I was just like didn't have any homework, I just read the dictionary honestly, and just kind
You
of
made it all the way to the S's. That's good.
pretty much exactly. So yeah, let's go ahead and read this article and find out what's going on. And then I think I'd like to know in the chat, who do you think would win in a cage fight, Elon Musk or Johnny Depp? Okay, let's go ahead and read this.
You can stop at the first sentence.
Okay. Elon Musk has challenged Johnny Depp to a cage fight after the actor accused him of having an affair with his then wife, Amber Heard. Funny fact for you, real quick. Steve, did you know that Amber Heard took a massive poo-poo on Johnny Depp's bed before she took off and left him?
Like a literal one?
Yeah. She took a massive deuce on that man's linens, on that cashmere bed. That is not cool.
That's a classy lady right there.
That is a classy
wait
dame.
a second. Okay, so I've
She's
been
up there with Marilyn Monroe, with what's her face from Breakfast at Tiffany's, Audrey Hepburn. She's a class act.
Yeah, that's lovely.
Top 5 for sure.
So I've been on the internet for like 6 weeks now. Make sure you swallow that drink because you're about to spit out any liquid that's in there.
Okay.
I've been on the internet for 6 weeks now, so I'm really getting entranced in this internet lingo and talk. Last week I used the word lit.
Oh, you did.
Remember? I don't know if you remember that.
I remember that.
You guys are gonna have to go back to listen to it, by the way. But anyway, I've been really into this story where a rapper's girlfriend went to somebody else's music video and all this stuff, and then another rapper came in and said to this guy's baby mama, this is the main thing of the thing, is that girl belongs to the streets. I think that is the funniest phrase that I've heard in all of 2020. That girl belongs to the streets. That is a really funny thing. And Miss Amber Heard, I'm going to say this to you. You belong to the streets. You're going bathroom on somebody's bed, man? Come on. Jesus. 2020 just keeps getting worse, right?
Hey, I mean, depending on your perspective, that might make 2020 a lot better if you're into that sort of thing. I don't even know
who Amber Heard is. I'm going to have to look her up. I don't know who that is.
Oh, we have pictures of her coming up in this article, but let's continue. Let's see. During this libel trial against NGN, the High Court was shown a text that Depp sent to his friend Christian Carino, in which he threatened to cut off Musk's penis. I didn't see that part. But the Tesla billionaire has now lapped off the threat, telling the New York Times, "If Johnny wants a cage fight, just let me know." Depp had texted, "I'll show him things he's never seen before, like the other side of his dick when I sliced it up." Oh my God. Johnny's talking reckless. He thinks he's Jack Sparrow for real, and then we have the confident Elon Musk, of course, standing here.
What a world we live in.
Let's continue. It says Musk has denied an affair with her, saying the relationship started after her marriage to Depp had come to an end. He also denied the claim. Why would he do that? Oh my gosh, she's gonna take a poop on your bed, bro. He said, "Yeah." Speechless. It leaves you speechless, Steve.
This is like Isaiah level speechless, by the way.
Oh, no way.
He said he had sex with his cousins.
No.
How do you say anything after that?
Hey, he might have to get back in here to defend himself, man. He's not here to do so. But let's finish this article. Let's see. Musk has denied having an affair with her, saying their relationship started off after her marriage to Depp had come to an end. He also denied the claims that the two of them had an affair with Cara Delevingne. Musk added, "We did not have a threesome, you know. So I think people think these things are generally more salacious than they are." There's Amber Heard, another shot at Amber Heard, looking kind of a little tired.
Looks like she has to go to the bathroom.
Oh my god! Oh god! He also had advice for the former couple, saying, "For the two of them, I would just have recommended that they bury the hatchet and move on." Mirror Online has contacted Johnny Depp's reps for comment. Depp is suing newspapers over a headline in The Sun, labeling him as a wife beater over allegations he was physically abusive to his then wife, Heard. Depp says the claims are sick and completely untrue. The Pirates of the Caribbean star has said that he has never was never abusive to his ex-wife, and has claimed that she was the abusive one in her relationship. And
I don't know. I don't know anything about the intricacies of this relationship, but what I can tell you is if there is empirical evidence that this lady defecated on Johnny Depp's bed, then I'm kind of gonna go with Johnny Depp here. If you are sick enough, that's a really bad segue to go from Johnny Depp to me, by the way. If you're sick enough to defecate on a bed, then you're probably the abusive one in the relationship.
Yeah, man. You know, he also got his thumb sliced off by her. Let's see. Johnny Depp thumb. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's just like a weird little flesh stub now at this point. But yeah, this is I know you're kind of new to the internet, Steve. So this has kind of been happening a little bit while you've been away, Steve. A lot of weirdness going on around the internet, and a lot of celebrities too, honestly. Which I have the secret contacts with some of these folks, but
it's so funny that you get to talk to like Johnny Depp and Elon Musk, and you have like that's your like realm. You get to talk to those people, and I'm talking to like Redman and Tay Zonday and Bret the Hitman Hart. That's great.
I actually don't know who Tay Zonday is.
Look up Chocolate Rain.
Chocolate Rain. Okay.
Yeah.
Chocolate Rain. It's just like okay, let's go to videos. Let's go here.
The second one.
The second one.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
So what does he have? Like 127 million views?
Yeah, 127 million views.
Yeah.
All right.
That's an eighth of a billion.
Okay. I don't think I want to play this song because I'm looking at the description and there's kind of like some stuff that I'm used to seeing with like copyright. So I mean, we could play this video, but I'm just gonna take off the audio.
you don't have to. But if you look at when like that's like what 13 years ago now. That's like when the internet first. That's when like YouTube first came out, and he was like the best. He was like the first YouTube sensation, kind of.
This video kind of looks. I really want to hear the audio so bad, but I'm not even gonna like attempt to, just out of fear of YouTube taking me down or something.
They will take you down. I think they really covet this song. I really do. We can get this guy on this.
What was he like on Cameo or something?
Yeah, he's on Cameo.
Oh, how much is he?
Not much. Nothing we can't take care of, Sweats.
Oh, okay. I actually just kind of find his facial expressions quite interesting.
He's an interesting guy.
We finally have a person in the chat here with us. This question for Steve: now that you have been on / seen the internet, what is it that will eventually lead to the internet's demise? That's a deep question, Steve. You ready for that? You ready for all that heat?
I think I know who that is now, just based on the way that the question came, and I can hear that person's voice. So, I think the internet's demise is going to be when you show your face on it, Cape Cod 4444. Let me just tell you that much right now. Let me look you in your eyes and tell you.
Go to the camera and tell.
Do not come on this channel.
Well, since you kind of put it out there, I kind of want to see if we can get him into the stream and talk a little stuff, man.
We'll get shut down. You might as well play Tay
All right, well, Tay Zonde's still going.
He's going. It's a good. It's actually a really good song. You can fall asleep to it.
Yeah. Well, depending on. Go ahead, hit that shower thought.
If poison expires, does it become less poisonous or more poisonous?
Damn. Do you just like look for these throughout the week and just kind of tuck them in and just save them for the show?
I lose sleep over these, by the way.
Oh.
I'm fucking scouring the internet for shower.
Well, I'd like to kind of kick the question back to Cape Cod 4444 or to him. What do you think, Cape Cod, will be the demise of the internet? Honestly, I don't know. I'm in no way a techie or kind of like anyone who's into like internet stuff, like the inner workings of the internet. But I like I've seen things of like possibly create like ideas of creating a second internet. And then when you also hear about the dark web too, like they say like the surface internet. All right, I gotta take Tande off for a second.
He's the guest star.
But yeah, they say that the like Google and all that stuff, like it's all just the surface internet, and below is like the depths. Like you have to get like an onion router and like excuse me. like the like a whole bunch of other stuff to get to the deep web and the dark web and stuff like that. And when you just kind of think of like just like that, plus also contributing to the demise of the internet, a lot of censorship is going on, like no joke. And it's I mean, even like I mean, if you think about it, I was playing my own song like a couple streams ago and they took down that. I mean, a lot. I mean, a good portion of it, I'm sure it could be like malicious, and then the other half is just like kind of like an incompetency of like robots in the background just working on stuff. I guess that could be. And so there's a lot of things that.
Yeah.
I mean, that's actually a really good like topic that we could go into specifically on another podcast. Like
maybe we can bring in Cape Cod 4444.
Yeah, I mean, actually, yeah, I will since
not now, but for that next podcast. I don't want to see him right now.
Oh, okay. No. I mean, yeah, that would be I mean, Cape Cod, if you actually have genuine ideas and theories and stuff like that, and kind of want to talk about it in detail, yeah, for sure, hit us up and we could get you on here and kind of put you on a spotlight a little bit.
We'll book you in between Bret the Hitman Hart and Redman.
Yeah, man. So yeah. Oh, he actually responded here. Let's see what it says.
Oh God, I can't wait.
I think the internet ended in 2012 when the world ended. Oh, I must have missed that. I'm getting a little bit of Isaiah vibes here.
It's interesting that you say that because I think 2012 was like the worst year of my life.
Really?
Yeah, I think that was probably the worst year of my life.
Why?
I don't know. Like I went through so many like personal struggles that I don't want to get into. Personal struggles and internal battles and strifes and all that shit. It was the like biggest career, like the biggest personal growth that I've experienced, and I came to blossom into this wonderful human being that I am now. But yeah, I think it was a rough year. So maybe the world didn't, and I don't know. Who knows? I think I got in a car accident that year. I think I got in a really bad car accident that year.
Yeah, what is it like getting into a car accident? Like, I mean, I guess it kind of depends on the severity of it all, but like, if you can recollect on what that was like, what was it like? If you can like recall it, like, what was it? What was the feeling?
Well, I've been in 3 car accidents,
Oh
and
shit! So you know
one
it well then.
I know it pretty well. That's why I don't like to drive.
Oh,
That's why we use Swap Motors.
yeah.
Shout out to Swap Motors. I put Swap Motors, the actual website, in the link. So out to my friends Kamar and Alex with Swap Motors. Looking for that retweet, that link in on your website, which is posted, and I think we can post it for everyone else. So if you're looking to not only have a pleasant car selling and car buying experience, but also have a great customer experience, check out Kamar and Alex with Swap Motors.
That was beautiful, Steve.
You like that?
You're getting a lot better at this promotion
I feel
stuff.
like they should drop us like a fin or something. You know what a fin is?
Like a fin, like the end of the movie, so they put fin.
No, it's a $5 bill. No, I think a fin is a 10 and a sawbuck is a 5. I can't remember. This is all.
But I was still kind of wanting to get an answer from you from kind of talking about like getting into car crashes. Like, if you were to take the worst one that's ever happened to you, like can you tell us that story?
Yeah, so I was driving on like Lake Avenue.
Oh shit!
Was driving down Lake Ave, and a car just like sideswiped me, and I went flying into a tree.
Shit.
And I wasn't in a good neighborhood whatsoever, because this is back when I used to travel to different boxing gyms. So boxing gyms are not in typically the best neighborhood that's out there. So I was in a pretty rough neighborhood. A lot of people surrounded the car. I waited for the police to come out. And then, yeah, I mean, that was the worst car accident I was in.
And so were you just like shaking? You're like, okay, what the hell just happened?
I did not get out of the car. I waited. It was not my fault. I knew it wasn't my fault. My car was totaled. It was like I ran into a tree, and the inside of the car, like my car wrapped around the tree.
Damn.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Damn, Steve. You're kind of,
well, that's where it was like for a couple years. So for people who don't know, that's where like I kind of fell off the radar for a couple of years, and I like all of a sudden I'm married and I have a baby, and I just kind of pop back up and I'm on the internet and I'm like, subscribe to the Sweat Show, right? It's just like,
which, by the way, I don't mean to cut you off, but if you haven't already liked this video or shared it, that'd be much appreciated. Always gotta drop that in there just to let you guys know, and every little bit helps, guys. But continue, Steve.
I forgot why I was.
You said you dropped off the radar, and now you're here. Yeah.
I just dropped off the radar. I was gone, and then all of a sudden I'm getting a car accident, punched in the face.
So it kind of seemed like you were saying that the car accident kind of made you like drop off, like you kind of needed to like evaluate your life, kind of like is that what you were saying, or you dropped off before the car accident?
I think I dropped off before the car accident, because that's like when that's when I had like a major surgery and everything. So I think I dropped off then, and then I was just kind of gone, because I kind of had like a gone.
I was about to say,
it's a good song. Then I was just kind of gone and MIA, and like no one really heard from me. And then I remember like I did that. I got in a car, so it was weird. It's like I was fighting, and then I had my surgery, and then I stopped fighting, and then I started fighting like 8 weeks after my surgery. I started fighting again, and then I was going around. I got in a car accident, and then I bought a car just because I needed something to get around. And then I went to Europe, and then I got married. I went to Europe, and then I went back to Europe, and then I got married, and it was just like then all of a sudden I'm back.
What was tell us about that Europe trip. I never knew you went to Europe.
I've been not to be pretentious, but I did go twice in back-to-back years. Um, I went backpacking through Spain,
Damn.
France, and Italy.
So when you say backpacking, was it like you
I was a man of the land. I belonged to the streets.
oh so there was just this lonely old Steve with the one backpack strapped to his back, and he was always throwing out the need a ride sign basically along an English road.
I had money. I could get away. I can get around to places. I'm not.
Oh, okay, of course. I
Yeah,
knew that. I knew that. Damn. So there's a lot of
like
things.
prostituting myself to get like around.
Yeah. So I mean, you definitely have a lot of things that even I don't know about because I just knew about that. I just found out about that Europe thing just right now. Honestly.
Yeah, I've lived quite the interesting life.
You have, and now you're the whole point of coming to the internet so you could share that interesting life with us and the viewers.
I think it's one of the weirdest. Um, it's a weird life. It's interesting, but it's a weird life. It really is.
But tell me this, Steve. Will the interesting life get a little better when we hit the second round of stimulus checks, man? What do you think? You like how I did that there?
Great segue. That was a great
That was
segue.
beautiful, Doug. I'm a rapper. I'm a poet, and I'm all these things, you know?
Yeah, we know it. Yeah, I think it is. And I just want to say shout out to the government. I mean, I don't
What?
I don't really like participate in a lot of stuff. I don't really like I think it's much ado about nothing. I mean, I just want to say shout out to the government for hooking me up. You know what I mean? Like a couple months ago, someone said, "Hey, you're going to get money from the government." And I said, "Why?" And they said, "Because there's a pandemic." And I said, "That doesn't make any sense." No disrespect. I'm not disrespecting coronavirus. I'm not saying anything like that. But all of a sudden, there's a pandemic and we're getting money. I don't understand it, but I took the money. Okay, I did. I took it. And then that same person told me, "Hey, you're going to get more money for the same reason." I don't know why we're getting more money. I don't. All I know is that my great grandchildren, because I think I will have great grandchildren, they're the ones who are going to be paying for this. It's terrible. It's awful.
Oh my God. I'm glad you said that, Steve, because you hit it right on the head, man. I mean, but honestly, I'd really like to get like someone who's like a semi-expert or just very knowledgeable about Bitcoin and stuff like that and cryptocurrencies, man. I'd love to, yeah, and stuff like that, man, because honestly, I mean, that could be I mean, that definitely is a possibility for sure, and probably is likely to be the case as it stands right now with the US dollar or whatever, just money in general. But I mean, when it comes to like these digital currencies and like there's so many of them out there, I mean, honestly, I mean, maybe we'll see that develop more and like it'll kind of and who knows how far it'll get before the powers that be try to axe it in half. But I mean, maybe that won't necessarily be the case if we can like create all these different currencies that we can buy stuff with,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I like it was weird because I saw this one like little burger and hot dog place that had a sign up that says we accept Bitcoin and stuff like that. And it was like, whoa, that's pretty cool. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I remember like it kind of hit the news like a few years ago. Like it really hit the news and it was really trendy to talk about. And then it just sort of died off, and it's still kind of like that right now. So I don't really know what's going on with that. I mean, maybe it's kind of being hindered right now, whatever. But yeah, I'd love to get like someone on who could like go in depth into that stuff. Yeah,
That
that'd
might
be
be a
so.
good. Maybe they can give us like financial advice with what I can do with my great grandchildren's money. You know,
Oh, I mean, it'll probably Steve. It'll probably be all digital, honestly, man, and it probably won't. It probably may not be USD. You never know. Maybe it'll be like Ethereum. Ethereum is another type of crypto.
Ethereum.
Ethereum is another type of cryptocurrency that's out there.
Hmm.
Just so that, and there's, I remember, like, I don't know if you've seen it, but like on the back of like Pepsi cans or whatever and stuff like that. Pepsi has their own cryptocurrency called Pepcoin. You never seen that before?
I've never seen that before. Here, I'm gonna show something real
Go
quick.
ahead.
I've been looking for this.
Go
I've been
ahead.
looking for this. Share these. I'm gonna share my screen. Can you guys see my screen?
They can see it now.
This is me on top of a coliseum.
Can you zoom in on that? Can we see
If I could figure out how to zoom in, yeah.
Is your touch screen?
No, touch
Oh,
screen.
okay. You're not,
What's going on?
all right. So you're not that fancy. All right.
No, not that fancy. But you don't think it's me?
Oh, there you go. There you go.
You don't think that's me?
No, I think that's you. Yeah, that's you.
That's me on top of a coliseum in France. And if you look, I could have very easily jumped over. There's no like, I don't know what the French are thinking. What the French are you thinking? That's a new phrase. What the French are you thinking? Where it's just like, you're just going to let somebody stand on top of this column. That seems like an insurance risk. Do you think they have insurance in France? Because they clearly don't.
Hell no.
It's crazy.
I don't know what the French are up to.
Know? Yeah, I don't know about that. But
how old were you when you took this picture, Steve?
I had to be 25 or 26.
And how old are you now? I like
34.
Damn. Time's flying, Steve.
I know, dude. It's crazy.
Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy how it just like, you ever just like start like like for me it comes in moments where it's like I had to take a step back out of everything. It's like, wait a minute. Damn, has it really been that long between from now and to where I was thinking of? Damn, that's crazy. You know what I mean?
It goes quick. Time is unbeaten.
Yeah, it's like Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, it's unbeaten like that, like his record,
Yeah. That's a good one.
Which it's funny that we mentioned that because I'd like to see what because you were a boxer some time ago, and what Floyd Mayweather is kind of like he's kind of divisive, like whoever you ask, they either love him or you hate him, and so what's your kind of thoughts and opinions of his style and kind of like his career as a whole?
Well, I mean, I think you can't. He is one of the greatest that's out there, but I think his personality is what people don't like more so than anything else. But if you're unbeaten and you've accomplished these things, then in my opinion, you could do whatever it is that you want. You could be however you want. You're self-made, So, I mean, that's just kind of my 2 cents. I think he's one of the greatest, technically, one of the greatest fighters that's out there. Here, I'm going to share my screen one more time.
Go ahead.
I'm going to do, this is one of my favorite pictures ever. And it's kind of blurry. Oh, no, there we go. I fixed it. All right. It's one of my favorite pictures ever. Let me see.
If you don't mind, Steve, we have 7 viewers in here. I'm just going to drop if they want to join in and join the stream and talk with us a little bit.
Yeah, that's fine. Bring them in. Come on in.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, so I'm gonna be
Look how skinny I was then.
let me add it to the stream right a second. Everybody, if you want to join in the stream with us and join us in the stream and talk with us, hit that link. All you need is some headphones and just a camera or whatever. And you don't even need to be on camera. You just have to use your phone or whatever. So what do we have here, Steve? Kind of break it down, because this is going to be in podcast form.
So in this, so you would have to be on YouTube to see this, but this is me in Cinque Terre, right outside Cinque Terre actually, and I'm standing on some rocks, and I don't know how to dress because I'm wearing a red shirt that says "Just Dream It," and I'm wearing some fighting pants. That's a fighting brand. So I went to all the way to Italy, unfashionable, wearing joggers and T-shirts because, again, I was backpacking. And yeah, so that's what I did. This is a picture of me there.
Can you zoom in a little bit?
Yeah, I think I can. Hold on.
Wow, that is just.
Oh, there we go. Look at that.
That is just uncanny.
Doesn't want to work.
So much to say, so much to do.
Yep. Okay, we're gonna stop sharing this screen now. That's the last picture I share.
Wow, that was I like seeing those old pictures. I mean, it just kind of goes back to what we were talking about before. Just time itself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
It was beautiful. But other than that, man, like how if you were to get that stimulus check right now, I mean, of course, aside from being a responsible adult and saving it and whatnot, if you didn't have that responsibility, what would you do with it?
I would invest in the Sweats and Steve show, because I think one of the biggest things that people could do is, correct me if I'm wrong, but people can add money. They can give us money on anchor.com. Is that right?
They can. They can.
I mean, it's one of those things that is just like, why not? This is a pod of the people. That's what I'm going to tell you. This is a pod of the people. You're going to get $1,200. Okay, you're going to get minimum. I'm looking at this article right now. Dates for a second payment can come $1,200 per person. Here's why you won't get it right away, but that's fine. That's fine. We can deal with that. But you have the option to continue to give. Okay, support your local podcast, because Brett the Hitman Hart is not cheap. Redman is not cheap.
No. That's what you're paying for.
That's right. Cape Cod 4444 is not cheap.
Oh,
it adds up.
Yeah, so I actually, if you are interested, I dropped the link again in the chat. But absolutely no pressure whatsoever. Go ahead, hit that shower thought.
People aren't afraid of being left alone at their house. They're afraid that they're not alone. Shower thoughts. You had to whisper that one, because there's somebody watching at home by themselves now thinking, is there someone else in the house with me?
Oh, what that made me think of? You ever see that movie Hush, I think it's called?
Hush is a good movie.
Where the deaf lady?
The deaf lady, yeah. That's a good
movie.
Shout out to Hush.
Hush. I'm gonna drop that in the chat right now.
Yeah,
that's what a Hush.
Did you put Swap Motors in the thing yet, or no? I put it's just www.swapmotors.com. Shout out to Kamar and Alex. They really took care of me.
Okay, all right. I'll put the Swap Motors here. Shout out to Kamar and Alex.
Yep.
But yeah, man, that was a good movie, and yeah, like I've thought about times before, like, what would I do if I was deaf? And that's a difficult question in reality to face because obviously I am an artist, and so being an artist, I have to hear things, obviously. So it's like, damn, how would I sing again? How would I play the piano or try to make beats, man? Like, could it be done? Psh, that's a crazy thing to think about. And just a good question is, what do you think is worse, being blind or being deaf?
I think being blind is deaf because I wouldn't be able to tell if there was bugs in my food.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea, you know. Oh, that made me think of remember you ever watch Indiana Jones?
No, I never made it through the entire thing. I find it too whimsical and
Oh,
far-fetched.
really?
Yeah, I'm not a big Harrison Ford guy. Here we go, Tezande, baby. He's gonna be on
Yeah,
the pod.
no. I want to look at the Indiana Jones. I think it's the Temple of Doom, where he sticks his hand in all those bugs. He sticks his hand on that thing full of bugs and stuff. Let's see, Indiana Jones do Temple of Doom. All right, let's see. Actually, I could turn this off.
I've almost had enough of you two. What's the rush?
It's a long story, Willie. Hurry or you don't get to hear it.
All right, let's see.
Oh, God.
Okay.
What is this?
I hope I don't get copyright stricken for this. Come on.
Andy, what is this? I
I'm just-
can't see a thing. Hurry. All right.
Okay. All right, we're just gonna skip this. Hold on. I want to see the bugs. Can't see shit.
Shut up!
There's gotta be a fool on.
Yeah, that's the thing right there. Ah, wait a minute.
The other one, the other right, your other right. One on your right.
You feel inside.
Do it now. Willie, we are going to die.
It's moving.
That's disgusting.
Oh, God. That's the worst.
Oh man.
No, thank you.
Oh man. It's funny how we're afraid of bugs, right? When they're like really small. It's I guess it's kind of like in the way that elephants are afraid of mice. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is about bugs, like just that creepy crawly type stuff, man. It's just it's unsettling, man, you know? But
I used to work. Can you hear me?
yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I used to work at a very prominent brand. I don't want to say who it is, but a very prominent brand that produced some of your most favorite snack cakes, cookies, and treats. And
You have an idea.
like the first 2 weeks that I was there,
Oh shit.
they said that they're going to shut down the facility and fumigate the entire plant, so then that way they can get rid of all the bugs and such. So I was walking to my office, and I saw a mutated cockroach come out where the food was being produced, and I nearly pulled. What was that lady's name? Amber Heard.
Yeah.
I nearly pulled an Amber Heard. Nearly pulled an Amber Heard. It is
A mutated cockroach. How is it mutated?
I guess it survived the fumigation, and it was all big and lumpy, and it was like a different color and everything. Yeah, not fun, dude.
Well, no, they say like don't they say that a cockroach could survive a nuclear blast?
Yeah, but what? But who says that? Who said that? Who are these people who say that cockroaches can survive a nuclear blast? Who are these people?
I want to
Why are
look
you
it
saying that? Why? No, do not pull cockroaches.
up.
Nobody will give us money if you do that.
Uh, uh, Here, let me drop this link again. If you'd like to join us here on the stream, I will put that in. We'd like to talk to you guys, and just kind of just chat with you. I actually kind of wanted to talk about what I kind of want to do with the pages and the channel. Actually,
Okay.
I have a lot of ideas, but right now, at least for this week, it's kind of tough to really kind of put in a lot of the work. Um, but man, I have so many ideas. First off, I want to keep with the consistency. I want to stick to the schedule that I already kind of have right now, like definitely a gaming stream Monday, and then the Sweats and Steve show obviously on Wednesdays, and then another uh, type of show that I want to do that I don't want to announce just yet till I'm fully ready to commit to the date. But those three live streams, those three shows I want to do, and then of course I'm always going to be putting out music and stuff in between. I also want to do skits as well, but I also where I want to take that because in the while I've been doing all this stuff, I've been saving up a little bit, and I'm really gonna make a push, especially with ads as well. And I really want to make a grand push to 1,000 subscribers and 1,000 followers on all the pages. Really, really YouTube and Facebook for starters, and everything else is kind of residual. But that's really kind of what the future plans that I have, that I want to take the show and really the pages, and and you know what, it's not a question of if, to me it's just a question of when, Steve,
Yeah.
like no joke, man.
Well, I think you're at like what 60 something subscribers now.
I like 64, which I want to give a special shout out if you're still listening. Let me see here. Shout out to obviously Cape Cod 4444 for subscribing to the YouTube channel. And shout out to Bradley Grost as well for subscribing to the YouTube channel. I really appreciate you guys. Every subscriber counts. And just if you have a specific type of content that you enjoy and that maybe I could take a look into producing, just let me know. And I think I could try to accommodate that pretty well. But yeah, Steve, that's kind of where I want to go with everything in the next, like at the end of next month. That's where I want to start off like a campaign. I want it to be like, and that it'll kind of go along with the material, the ad material that I put together as well, to kind of really make it a campaign. And I think what I'll call it is like the siege to 1,000 subscribers, or the siege to 1,000 followers, basically. And that's going to be like the promotion material that I run with. And but obviously I want to take just give a shout out to all you guys who are watching, and all those who have watched, and or anyone who's watching the replay. Every bit of engagement, every view, every like, every share always helps it just to grow. And I just want to say thank you for all the support that all of you have shown to us now, and in the past and in the future as well. Everything counts. So thank you. But that's where I want to take the future plans. What do you think, Steve?
I think that sounds great. I just want to say, I think one of the slogans you should have is subscribe. You got nothing better to do. There's a pandemic.
That could work, but what happens when there isn't one anymore?
They're already subscribed. It's too late.
I was actually thinking of one of the ideas that I had was like taking like the picture. You remember like remember that I forgot what the name of the piece of art is, but remember when George Washington is sailing across the Delaware River?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I was thinking of taking my face and putting on George Washington's body and then just kind of cutting out the heads of other like Mark or in you and Conscious and stuff like that and kind of putting them on other people's bodies.
Mark would have to be like swimming. He's not allowed in the same boat as I am. Hey, whatever happened to Zio? Where's Zio?
I don't know. I think he might work nights. I'm not sure, to be honest with you.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of miss Zio a little bit, man. I want to see.
He's the only one I have never really got to talk to.
We're gonna have to get him in here on a day that he's free, man. You know,
Zio, if you're watching this, I just want to tell you, quit your job and start podcasting. That's what I did. Do what I did.
Yeah, do what you
Working
do.
out very well.
Yeah.
My wife hasn't seen the bill for Bret the Hitman Hart yet, so
don't ever let her see it.
Nah, she'll see it for sure.
Not if you're clever enough.
Nah, we both know I'm not clever.
Oh man, oh man. But yeah, that's kind of like that's kind of where I want, like I was saying before, that's kind of where I want to take the channel. And man, and after 1K, I mean, I don't really believe in half-assing anything, you know. I mean, I could make the goal for 500 followers, 500 subs for both pages on both, but I'm going straight for the throat, Steve. I'm going for that 1K.
Get the fuck out of here, straight for your throat.
Yeah, man. Which shout out to the 6 people watching. Shout out to all of you guys. You guys.
And my mom's sleeping, so clearly she's not one of them.
Oh man, which you're actually kind of like a night owl there, Steve. You kind of. Yeah, you know, sometimes that you comment on my videos and stuff like that. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining or anything like that. But sometimes like I see the timestamp on the comments and it's like 12 a.m. or like 1 a.m. or something like that, and or 11. I'm like, damn, does Steve ever sleep?
No sleep for the wicked, my friend. No sleep for the wicked.
Well, what have you done that's so wicked?
Look at this eyebrow raise.
Oh,
it's pretty wicked, isn't it?
So you've committed a crime, like against the fashion police, essentially. Is what you're saying.
I mean, I did go to Europe with sweatpants. It's a real thing.
What was the craziest story from your Europe trip?
I got lost.
Oh shit!
What?
Look who's here.
Oh.
Mark, get on in here, man. You gotta defend yourself. I was saying that I want to do like kind of like a Photoshop of George Washington crossing the Delaware River, and Steve was saying that you could be on that boat, or not so much, but you'd be like swimming in the Delaware, following the boat. You know what I'm saying? So Mark, you hit that. I put the link. I put the link to join, or really, I could do it again. Oh no, that's Swap Motors. Oh no,
shout out again.
Shout out to Swap Motors. Hell yeah! I actually put the join us, and then I put their link in there as well. Oh, Jake's in here as well. Wax on, wax off the wicked. There you go. What's up, Jake? What's going on, man?
We're getting steam here, man. We're getting steam.
Hell yeah, dude. We're like that choo-choo train
here because Fiona's watching TV. We got some stuff going on. Got that heat.
You got that Latino heat, man. Yeah, but yeah, come on in if any of you guys want to come in and talk with us a little bit. But hell yeah, thanks for the Shout out to Jake for the haha. Appreciate that. Hell yeah. But yeah, Steve, like, have you always been like this night owl that doesn't really get any sleep?
No, it's just pandemic. I love to sleep, but
No, wait a
it's just
minute. Wait a minute. I would say that I'd say that you kind of like sometimes you told me before like you watch my videos like late at night or whatever when you're just like up or whatever.
yeah.
Do
I
you
mean,
have
I'll fall asleep. I'll go to sleep at like 10. I'll wake up at 3, and then I'll go back to sleep at like 5.
Oh, damn.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound very healthy, Steve.
it doesn't. But I think that happened a lot when I used to eat late. Like and I've said pretty consistently, I've
Uh-huh.
lost like 30 something pounds this year. So
Mm.
I've been sleeping better. I've been doing better, but
How much of that is involved your child? Like crying in the middle of the night, having to get to ease his worries.
he doesn't he doesn't cry very much in the middle of the night. He's a solid little guy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, man. That's good to know. So there was never really because like how long does that usually last? Like from like the time of birth to like what 2, 3?
Well, if you ask my parents, for me it lasted about 18 years or so. So
Okay.
shout out to
That-
I just want to put this out there again. I know we're gaining some steam, some momentum here. I'm hearing that YouTube is entering like 50 views, 50 viewers. I think that's where it's at. Just want to tell everyone again, if you are a big fan of the Sweats and Steve show,
Uh-huh.
then you are not obligated to spend that second stimulus money on us. But if you're feeling generous and you want to support a good cause, because again, this is the pod of the people, then by all means drop a little something into the anchor, which will eventually be some of the Bret Hart fund, which will eventually be some of the Red Man fund, just out there. Just want to put that out there.
And yeah, just to kind of go alongside that, we're on Spotify now, and a whole bunch of other places, and we're gonna be on Apple Podcasts in probably the next couple of days or two of all the past episodes and this episode. So if you want to take us with you on your morning drive, your morning commute, yeah, hit up that Anchor landing page, and it'll take you to wherever you get your podcast for sure. Thank you, Steve. Thank you for letting the kind viewers know what we've been up to. And yeah, man, I just something, Steve, we're pretty legit right now.
We're getting there, man. We're getting there week by week. 6 weeks, 6 shows, week by week.
So have you worked out what you're gonna tell Bret Hart, like what the pitch is? You're gonna get to him?
What do you mean?
Like, what if you were to have Bret Hart say something? What would you have him say? Like, what would you pay him to say?
I wouldn't. I don't want to give that away because then people won't tune in. I want people to tune in. I want people to be ready for week 10 when Bret comes and he shouts out Sweats and Steve. Episode 10. Congratulations, you made it.
That is like, I'm just thinking about that in my head, and it's like it puts a smile on my face for sure.
Yeah.
Oh man. But our what's his face? Tay K or Tay Day or who
Tezande.
Tezande?
I want to get him to come talk to you for 10 minutes. Listen to one of your songs. I want him to listen to one of your songs. I want him to get him to come talk to you for like 10 minutes, give you feedback on a song. Because he's not about like roasting or talking shit,
Damn it.
I think he's gonna come in, be positive, give you some critiques, let you know. I want to hear him sing. I want to listen to him. I want to watch him listen to Gone. I think that'd be great.
Yeah, for sure. Jake says, tell Bret Hart to fasten his seat. Yeah, dude. I mean, it's like I don't know what Bret Hart usually watches on a Wednesday night, but if you watch the Slats and Steve show on a Wednesday night, I don't know. We might change his life up a little bit, you know?
Actually, that gave me a really good. I'm pretty creative with words, so that
Yeah.
actually gave me a really like good train of thought on what I want to have him say.
Can you kind of give us the
No.
fans a little?
Nope.
Well, shit, I kind of want to have a sneak peek, Steve. I kind of want to know.
Nope.
You know?
Sorry, guys. So let's hear.
What was it that you what was the message that you sent to that you sent to Red Man earlier? Which, by the way, shout out to the 8 viewers who are watching us now. Can we take it to a 10 again? Can we get 2 more live viewers? If you haven't liked this, we actually have oh shit, we have Market here. It's about to turn up. But yeah, if we could get 2 more viewers to get to 10, that'd be badass.
Oh,
What's up, Mark? What's going on, man?
Not much, man. I actually I've awoken from my slumber.
Yeah.
And yeah,
How you feeling, buddy?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
If everybody wants a reason to give some patronage to this podcast, it's so we can afford better guest stars than Mark.
No, hold up. Wait just a minute. I thought, shit, I could go back to like episode 3, and I thought you guys buried the hatchet with one another.
And then I saw his face again.
Yeah? Shit.
I'm ready.
All right. Go ahead, man. Oh,
You're waiting for a response? I'm just
Well,
I'm just all
no.
peace, love, and happiness, man. I don't really care about what Steve says anymore. I have found my way through the light and into the nether, and I've discovered that it is my duty to spread nothing but love, and therefore, all I can say to Steve is I love you.
There you go.
And I wish nothing but the best for you.
Now,
And,
Steve, how can you
yeah.
argue with that, Steve? That's a beautiful sentiment right there, Steve. I don't know. You know, I mean, actually, it's kind of Mark was tuning into my game stream an hour or 2 back ago, and I was thinking of asking you the question: have you ever played like, were you a big video game player back in the day? You ever played that Xbox, Steven?
Oh, for me? No, not really.
No.
No, I think I did play video games a little bit, but I'm not very ambidextrous with my thumbs, so I was never
So it was less ambidextrous than the thumb, and you put all that energy into the fist, into the fist of fury.
I
Is
did.
that what you're saying,
I did.
Jake says Adele. Like to get Adele to shout out, or like to get Adele on the stream. Adele is the one. Like, I don't know. Adele charges for sure, because I'm pretty sure her nosebleeds are like. I'm pretty sure her nosebleeds are the GDP of a small country. God dang it!
I can't get Adele, guys. Is that on this app?
I wouldn't want her anyway. I wouldn't want Adele anyway.
Podcast.
Oh, but we can ask.
I'm pretty sure they looked into Adele's nostrils and found the 10th planet. They haven't confirmed a name yet, but it definitely has water and earth, like
Hell yeah, dude.
ground. So it has enough of the elements to be considered a planet.
You know,
For sure.
I'm feeling a lot of hate in the comments. And I just want to say that you guys can leave, all right?
Oh, no. Don't leave. We need 2 more live viewers to hit 10. Okay, let's get 2 more live viewers for real. If you haven't shared this out, share it out. Let's do it. We're at 8 right now from what I'm seeing. Let's get 10. But don't leave. Don't leave. Matthew says, good thing that that guy Steve's gone. I don't think he ever left. But yeah. So Matthew has your number tonight, Steve. And we have Howard Kidd. Hey, Howard, how you doing? Howard says, anyone play Watchdog Legion yet? It's not out yet. It's not out yet, right, Mark?
I don't believe so, but it definitely looks like an interesting game. If I'm right, there's not like a specific
9 viewers.
character.
Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
There's not like a specific character. You play as like a wide array of different people, and like as you like progress, you find more characters, and like you just you build a legion per se. It looks cool. It definitely it's a different style than the previous ones.
Yeah, man. I didn't know Howard was a gamer. That's cool. Maybe we should game sometime, Howard. Right now we have 9 viewers. Can we get one more viewer? I don't know if it's on YouTube or Facebook. We need one more viewer to hit that 10. Stay tuned in and share if you haven't done so yet. Let's hit that 10 mark. Go hit that shower thought.
Matthew, this one's for you.
Okay.
If a twin gets plastic surgery, does the other twin get offended?
Matthew says it's opposite day, so I think that means I got to join the stream. Oh
God.
Oh, you say, oh God.
Going downhill. Mark,
You're getting cornered.
Cape Cod was here earlier.
Oh my gosh. Cape Cod.
Are you still insulting me, Steve?
I'm going to ask Kevin Nash to come into this podcast real quick. Do you know who Kevin Nash is?
Steve, you got nothing but hate in your heart, bro.
Oh,
I wish you. I really wish you nothing but the best, man. But right now, you're just a sad, pathetic, lowly specimen of a man, and I can't deal with this, dude. You're my brother, and I really want you to do better. I want you to think in a positive light. But you won't be able to do that if you're just a heartless, just pathetic man. You know, you have to learn to be more understanding of people. You know, this Matthew guy, for instance, like, man, maybe he's just not down with what we're talking about. You don't gotta undermine his thoughts and make him like less of a caveman. You know, like he's just a guy expressing his feelings, man. You know, he's using his First Amendment right, and
yeah,
I guess in a way, you know, you're using yours as well, but
yeah,
yours is the more lowly one. Yours is the lower one.
Hey man, go ahead, Mark.
Yeah.
Keep preaching, man.
I got you, man. Because I've heard a lot of things, and I want you to do better.
Matthew says, nah, he was talking about giving me a noogie last week. That's right. Or did you say that, Steve? We have 10 viewers. Hell yeah, 10 live viewers, baby. Thank you guys. Hell yeah. I love seeing that shit. Badass. 9 of them on YouTube. 1 of them on Facebook. Hell yeah, guys. Appreciate it, man. Hell yeah. This is what we do here on the Sweats and Steve Show. This is how we do. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, man. We're gonna hit this every fucking show, man. You know what I'm saying? But Jake says, look, Mom, I'm in 2 cyber places at once. Okay, so Jake's 2 of them, but so Jake is 2 of the viewers, but that's okay, man.
Shout out to Jake's internet provider for allowing him to shout out to Jake's internet provider for allowing him to have 2 different versions of the show open. And let me tell you why you need 2 different let me tell you why you need 2 different versions of Jake's of the Sweats and Steve Show open, because one isn't good enough.
That's right. You got that right. You hit that right in the head. You know what I'm saying? You need double doses of Sweats. You need double doses of Steve. You need double doses of Mark.
Mark, have you
double
have
doses
you
of Jake.
have you given us any funds via Anchor?
What? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you. What did you say?
Get the shit out of your ears and listen. Have you supported us via Anchor?
What the fuck is an anchor? What? The fuck is anchor?
Mark, I would expect better of you if you're going to on this podcast as a regular, C-list
Oh.
guest.
No, I haven't really been doing much lately except like being in your. No, forget it, man. I'm not gonna say that. Not live. But no, I haven't. I haven't. I haven't given into your bullshit on Anchor. No.
Well, hold up a second, Mark. His bullshit's my bullshit
No.
on Anchor too.
No, Sweats. Your bullshit is on an entirely different level than Steve's. Because Steve's bullshit is nothing but lies and deceit and playing into the system. Your lies and bullshit is just coming from a psychopathic, just delusional individual. No, I'm just kidding, man. I'm only playing with you, Sweats.
Damn, son, that's strong.
Steve, I'm not playing with you, man. You need help.
Oh shit! All right, hit that shower glass, Steve.
You can't move your top teeth.
Shit, you're right.
Everyone just tried it. That's what you get on this show. You get an interactive podcast. You get an interactive podcast where you are participating in the live stream. Okay, that's what you get on this. And for a lowly 99 cents a month on Anchor, Mark, you can be a solid fixture on this podcast.
Yeah.
You see how I played mind games there, Mark? You see how I played mind games there?
Well,
you're playing something, all right. I don't know what.
Since we're talking about podcasts and whatnot, Mark, you've been in the podcast and media game, content creating game.
Hey, I'm sorry, so can I just say something, Mark? Can you put your hands above the mic, above the table, please?
The what?
Why?
Hands above the table, Mister.
Why?
Because I don't know what you're doing with those hands underneath the table.
To be honest with you, I don't know what you're doing with your hands either.
I'll put my hands up.
I mean,
there you go. Peace, love, and happiness, dog.
Yeah.
But yeah, Mark, you kind of got started in the content creation / podcast game, kind of along the same kind of period as I have, I guess you could say. What have been your experiences so far? What have been the struggles, and what have been the good things about it so far, in your opinion?
Well, I mean, the struggles is really just like the technology. I mean, you can have like a very smooth stream one day, and then like the next day you're fighting with StreamYard or OBS to start up right, or even like going on to like the next side of it, like Facebook or YouTube can be tweaking on you.
Mm-hmm.
But I think the good that comes out of it is like, especially with Vault Media, is you get to hang out with your buddies more often, and kind of have more of an excuse to hang out with your buddies. And it's more like it's more planned, like it's like on Fridays or Saturdays we're gonna go and we're gonna do a Vault Talk or a gaming podcast. And I think that's beautiful, man. It's it's allowed us to also like kind of like be ourselves
Uh-huh.
on a more open, basis. Not just It's not just us anymore hanging out. Like, we still have our days where we just hang out and we don't stream nothing, but like, we get to be ourselves in front of more people and kind of put ourselves out there more, if that makes
Uh-huh.
sense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. That's a good point. I would say, wouldn't you say another struggle of it is like, is kind of like really like I mean, clearly, some days you're going to be less energized than others, especially if you're coming back from work. And so I guess the other kind of trial, and I'd like to see what your kind of like experiences have been with the consistency. How do you find the will and the drive to maintain that consistency and come back every single week? You know what I mean?
Hmm. That's a crazy question, really, because like, or it's an interesting question, I should say, because like, obviously we're not really getting anything out of it at the moment, right? We're just kind of putting content out there, seeing what people like and what people don't like,
Uh-huh.
and I guess what makes us keep coming back is just just the like the how it's just cool to us. It's fun. It's like it's cool to be able to like stream a game and then like be able to even like just go back to it later. Like it really doesn't even matter right now to us what if people are watching it. I mean, if people are watching it and they're getting down with it, awesome. Like
Mhm.
we hope that we can entertain people, but like it's cool to just be able to go back and see ourselves and like the awkwardness of yourself like on camera. Like it's just funny to go back and see that,
Yeah, dude.
you know.
Imagine like when we're like 60 or 50 or something. I wonder if our YouTube page and our Facebook page is still gonna be up there, dude. And like the videos, if the
Dude,
videos
you know
will
what?
be up
It's
there,
funny.
dude.
I was just thinking about that.
Hold on one sec, Steve.
Let
Oh, go ahead, Steve.
let's see if do a shower thought.
Hit that shower thought.
At some point, there'll be more dead people on the internet than there are real people on the internet.
That's a good point. That was actually kind of relevant to what we're talking about. Hell yeah.
Listen, I got shower thoughts for days. Okay,
I know you do, Steve.
you want to hear
But,
another one? Mark?
Sure, go ahead, man.
Shower thoughts.
all right, go ahead.
I need the camera. If vegetarians don't like each other, is it still considered beef?
Oh,
Wow. That was more like that was kind of like a shower thought slash like pun slash dad joke, I
that was
guess.
kind of a diss to the veggies, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
What's
man.
your favorite vegetable, Mark?
man, I would have to go with broccoli.
Hell yeah,
Broccoli?
dude. Steamed
Yeah, man.
broccoli. Fuck yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh God, here comes Cape Cod
No,
again.
it's big. What's up, Cape Cod? Hell yeah, dude. Shout out to Cape Cod for real though. It's called Pete. But Mark, you were saying before about like how I mentioned like if our Facebook pages and our YouTube pages will be up for like 40 years from now, and we'll be like 50 or 60, and we'll go back and watch these videos and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's funny. I was just thinking about like Vine.
Yeah.
Vine. All these people put so much time and effort into posting stuff, and I mean, 6-second videos, whatever. But like for them, the creators of them, like it was a big deal. And
Yeah.
then they just kind of closed down, and all that content was just gone.
Yeah.
And I was just kind of thinking, like, everybody thinks Facebook and like even YouTube, right? Like they've been around for so long now. Those are probably the two longest running ones, if I'm not mistaken. Like, but they're so like embedded in our like in our culture and like in our pretty much everybody either has Facebook or YouTube on their phones. So it's like oh, they're not going anywhere. But like what if they did one day, and all that content like that you love and enjoy is it's just gone, you know?
Yeah,
And not,
man.
not just your own, but just like your like think of like your favorite YouTuber, or just not even, it doesn't have to just be YouTube, just any content creator like on any platform. Just think all those videos and stuff, like just one day, like the the app or the platform just shut down, and then everything was gone, and you couldn't enjoy it anymore.
Yeah,
That's
man.
it's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, Steve's back. Okay, cool. That yeah, I was I mean, I don't know if you've looked into any alt tech sites, like kind of like are going like kind of the YouTube route. Like obviously you know Minds. You obviously know Minds. That's one.
I'll tell you what, man.
You
Um,
know what I'm saying?
besides besides
Save it for sheep. Save it for
besides
sheep.
besides what we were using mines for at that given time, I've heard a lot of cool things about mines, and
Really?
I honestly like. Well, I don't know if they're still this way, but I know like in the beginning they were very much like a platform that like allowed everybody to come in and express their opinions, even if your opinion was like the least like favorable one. You still were able to go on there and express it.
What up,
And
Grant?
I don't know if it's still that way, but I know I
It
remember
is.
in the beginning it was very much about that, like people just coming together from all walks of life, and expressing yourself,
Uh,
even if it's not the like I said, the favorable side.
Yeah, it definitely is. It does still have it's definitely free speech centric, and honestly, the free speech aspect of it is like its main selling point, and how it kind of separates itself from like I'd say like Facebook is really its main competitor. And just like other alt tech sites like BitChute, Gab and stuff like that. Like I have accounts on all these just because like I'm kind of like eventually those sites are gonna like grow a lot bigger, and just we're gonna have so many new sites, and who knows, Mark, maybe YouTube won't even be a thing in the next 10 years, dude. Maybe it'll be like the next MySpace, dude.
Yeah, there's a freaking fly, man.
Go ahead,
Jeez,
you want to kill it, man, go ahead.
man, I'm like the worst fly killer out there.
Dude, I
Yeah.
think I think that'd make for a good stream. Trying to see you kill a fly.
We'll see.
Yeah, I hold on. I just got a text here saying, yeah.
Hey, you
So
got 65 subscribers now.
I do. Thank you to everyone who did that. Who has? Oh, we actually have one Twitch viewer too. We have 11 people in here now. Hell
Nice.
yes, let's go, badass. Twitch is paying off. So yeah. I just want to be clear about what the anchor thing is. The anchor is our anchor landing page, the anchor.fm, is where we're putting our podcast in audio only format. And we actually get kickback every time that you listen to it on one of those platforms. We get a little piece of that every time you guys stream that. So if that's something that interests you, by all means, you go ahead and listen to that on Spotify or whatever. And yeah, I'll go ahead and drop that link in a minute. But
I like I like how you called out Isaiah, man.
I did.
Asking him where he's at.
He must be
Where you
he
at?
must be AWOL. He must
Where
be
you at,
AWOL.
Isaiah?
MySpace equals old man ball. I mean, you're not wrong, Grant. Let's see here. Absolutely, please try. Okay. Yeah, MySpace isn't plug walk. Am I missing something there? Is that
Share
like
thoughts.
go ahead there, share a thought. Can you clarify, Grant? What
You
plug walk?
can't hum while holding your nose shut.
You can't hum while holding your nose shut.
Everyone just tried it. Again, this is what you get. with the Sweats and Steve show.
Yeah, I'll try here. I'll solo myself out. Let's see.
You can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Everybody did it. All
What the
10.
hell, Steve?
They all tried it. They all tried it. See, now Mark's doing it. Everyone's doing it. And
That feels weird, man. That's like not even.
That does my
doesn't
ears
feel
pop
right.
a little bit.
that's
My
what you
ears-
Sweats and Steve show. You get an interactive evening.
Hell yeah, dude. I mean, shit. I'm tired of stealing shit tonight. Yeah.
You plug in your own stuff, man. Hey, man, if you're not plugging your own stuff, then who will, man?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Brett
That's right.
hit Cartwheel, I'll tell you that much.
Yeah.
Is that actually coming to light?
That's coming to light, man. That's really coming to light.
Yeah.
Dude. Oh my
Redman's on the way. Do you know who Tay Zonde is?
Who?
Tay Zonde?
Exactly.
No. Yeah. No, I don't.
Boy, oh boy, you guys are young.
Yeah, we are.
I know who Yokozuna is. Or,
He's not on this app though, so I can't really get him.
Well, yeah, because Yokozuna is unfortunately he passed away back in like the 90s, I think.
Yeah, but what about Yoko Ono?
Hey, you can find Yoko Ono probably anywhere, man. She's everywhere and anywhere.
Dude,
She's
Yoko
over there.
Ono.
She's over there doing her little bird call or whatever. You know what I'm talking about?
How do
Did you ever see that video of her in the art museum?
Yeah.
And she's doing all that like basically what I just did, but like 10 times more annoying. And like there's people like all around her, and everybody's standing there and just like really like taking it in, and they look like they're really interested, and they're just like, yeah, this is very aesthetic. you know, like it's just it baffles me that somebody like that like actually has followers. Like I don't know.
I don't know how you go about like copywriting that. I mean, like,
yeah. Well, you don't. It's just like a natural thing, and like you. I don't know. I don't even know if I can call it natural. It's just like psychotic.
it is psychotic.
And people just some people like look at that and go, oh yeah, wow, it's different, and it's like I don't even know what you would categorize that as. You know, impressionist. I don't know.
I don't know, man. Just crazy antics, man. Shit.
Yeah.
Grant says music video soon. Shit, man. I'm always down for a music video, man. It's just the hardest to produce, man. I definitely do want to put out a legit music video for one of my stuff going forward soon here. But yeah, man. Yeah, Yoko Ono. Apparently John Lennon's son is a pretty cool guy.
Yeah. Apparently he doesn't like Yoko Ono very much. It's old news, obviously, but like, I guess there's certain things, like there's certain I think it's involving money, like financial stuff.
Oh,
and, and she has the rights to certain things, and like he feels he should be able to get some of that, and yeah, it's crazy. Yeah.
Absolutely, Grant. Yeah, we kind of talked about it before. Grant's actually gonna in the future. Grant's probably gonna work with me on a music video soon, so that's cool.
Yeah. Hell yeah,
man. But
hey, quick shout out to Sandy Trends.
Hell yeah,
kills 99.99% of germs. So yeah, if you got that COVID on your arm, just it takes it right off, man. That's what I'm saying.
Just like that.
I find it funny you have lube near your near your computer there.
I
hand
really it's
sanitizer.
hand sanitizer, buddy.
That's a really
Hey,
weird
man.
word to use for your extracurricular activity.
Oh
Oh,
yeah, whatever. You know what? You know what, Steve? You're just trying to hide the fact that you put chapstick on your ass lips.
oh shit.
Okay, so
Damn. So apparently the chat is like sounding off on all these people who are not dead.
Chat is lit right now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know, man. That would
there is actually a lot of like interesting, um, interesting discussion about Elvis being in the mountains because like it is kind of like weird if you look at his funeral photos, like him in the casket versus like his like last performance or whatever. Like
mhm.
he's a totally different person in his casket than from like how he looked like in his like final hours or whatever. Like he was just he was like a lot more. He was fatter, not to be disrespectful, but he was just he wasn't like
I mean, the guy ate
Elvis. He wasn't Elvis in his prime. He was just like a more
sandwiches. Of course, he's gonna be fat.
yeah. Well, but you look at him there, and then you look at him in his casket, and he looks like the Elvis from like the 50s. So was it good? Was it just good makeup and like a good like I don't know what you call them, Luke. You know more about that stuff.
I mean, honestly, it depends like on how his manner of death was and like if they I mean shit, it could be bad embalming, dude. Honestly, it could be. I would like to see here, let's see. Um Elvis and casket. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on, let's see here. Let's go over here. Hell yeah. Shout out to Graham. Shout out to Graham. Hell yeah. We got 12 viewers in here. Hell yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, please like and share this and subscribe or follow depending on what platform you're watching this on. Thank you. Appreciate it. Jake says, I think Steve has enough hair to slick back and look like Elvis. Here, let me see.
I don't think so.
Pull your hair back for us. Whoa. Oh my God. That's uncanny. Look at that shit.
I have no interest of going to a barber shop. I just don't. Talk about a place that you can get coronavirus at. A barber shop is like the number one spot, I think. Right? Like, am I wrong on that?
Debatable.
I mean, you got like all these people's hair all over the place. It's not like it's not the most sanitary of things. You have other people. They're cutting your hair with clippers that they just used on someone else. It's a high velocity type of atmosphere. Shit's flying all over the place. I say no, thank you.
Grant says Elvis turned into a stripper.
I don't understand this. I don't know what we're doing here. We
yeah, I don't get what we're doing anymore either.
We're
Elvis in this casket.
Well, yeah, you were mentioning how Elvis in his casket looked different from Elvis in person.
I was really hoping that Mark was going to say something like, people say that Elvis isn't dead because they haven't seen him since his funeral. And I was going to say back to him, like, yeah, that's how funerals work, Mark.
Yeah, well, that didn't happen, so fuck you.
Oh my gosh. I don't know when it comes to the whole faking death things, man. It just like it seems like it's a whole lot of like I don't know. It's just a lot of work, and it's just for what, man? I mean,
how about the Beatles one? The conspiracy that Paul McCartney actually died back in like 1958, I believe is what it was.
I've heard
They
that,
tried to say that there was a clone, or not a clone, but a guy by the name of Willie Campbell who like had surgeries done to make himself look like Paul McCartney. And I guess like this is he was a legitimate person, and he actually had like won a competition or whatever for a Paul McCartney lookalike. And so they say that like uh, the Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band, the album cover.
Yeah.
If you notice, like all of the Beatles, so Paul, George, or sorry, George, John, and Ringo, they're all standing in like face forward, and then Paul McCartney is looking the opposite direction, and then like there's I believe what was the other one? Abbey Road. All of them are walking like down that sidewalk or down the street crossing, and they all have shoes on except for Paul.
Well, here's this image right here, Sergeant
Yeah,
Pepper.
it's the back cover of it.
The back cover. Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sergeant Pepper's back cover.
Yeah. So basically, what the conspiracy theory behind this cover or whatever is that this is basically like his like funeral. So like in the front there, they have like the it looks like a funeral, like where a casket would be, and like all the roses and everything on the bottom. And then this photo here is like basically like he's looking the opposite way because he died. It's a really stupid conspiracy, but like that's what people thought. People thought that this was like his funeral, or like his like them paying homage to Paul McCartney.
Damn,
And
man.
that guy is actually supposedly Willie Campbell, or the guy that we know today, like is Willie Campbell and not Paul McCartney.
Has anyone found Willie Campbell to confirm this story, or is he gone too? Because I feel like that's the biggest.
Yeah,
mystery.
honestly, dude, here. Let me see if I can find.
Because if you can find Willie Campbell and you can find Paul McCartney, then this is not really a conspiracy theory. Can you look him up on LinkedIn? Is he on LinkedIn, Willie Campbell? Because if he doesn't have a LinkedIn, he's not real.
He doesn't have a LinkedIn. That's hilarious.
See, you guys can laugh at each other's jokes.
I'm seething.
I'm just trying to be nice. In the back of my mind, I'm just like this retard. But anyways, no.
Go ahead, shower thought.
When you say the word forward, your lips move forward. When you say the word backward, your lips move backward. Again, everyone just did it.
Okay, let's see. I'll do it just to see. Let's see. Forward.
Don't say it like that. Why are you speaking? Nobody speaks like that. Nobody speaks like that. Okay?
I'm trying to show the fans,
Nobody speaks like
that. Steve, gotta entertain the chat. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the 11 viewers that we got watching the stream. Hell yeah! Shout out to you. I love you guys. Badass.
65 subscribers. Mark, are you subscribed to Sweats or?
Hell yeah!
Okay.
Hell yeah!
Sure.
Hell yeah, man. Ask me if I'm subscribed to you though.
I don't have
Exactly.
I don't. I'm not. I'm like a part-time internet user. I don't.
Oh my god!
Jake's mad at me again.
Let's see. Grant says, "What that mouth do?"
What is that, Grant? Is that Grant from the last?
Grant, yeah, that's Grant.
Yeah, yo, Grant, dude, I saw you at Baker Square, man. I wasn't 100% sure if it was you, but I'm pretty sure it was you.
Yeah, he's gonna go through.
Yeah. That's it's just funny that I remembered your face from the podcast.
You saw him after the pod?
Yeah.
That's what we do here. We make internet celebrities. Okay,
that's right.
We make internet celebrities. Like you think it's nothing to run into the guy you just saw on the internet, but it's interactive. It's an interactive show. Bret Hart's on his way in a little bit here. We're just working out some contractual details and whatnot. And, you see your favorite internet stars at Baker Square when you're getting, what'd you get, Mark? Alamode peach cobbler? You look like an Alamode peach cobbler type of guy.
Oh, dude, I actually got cheesecake.
Who the fuck goes to Baker Square for cheesecake?
Well,
Out of here.
honestly, dude, who goes to Baker Square ever, anyways? I was only there, like, honestly, dude. No, honestly though, like, I'm not even gonna lie to you. That was like my first time ever going there for actual food.
They have really good chicken tenders.
I had never gone. I got a patty melt.
Mm.
It was pretty damn good.
So, Grant, were you at Baker Square? Can you confirm this story?
Yeah, can you confirm this, Grant? He actually says, holy shit, my mom said you was my doppelganger. He also says, no way, man. I got a fan, LMAO. He also says, shout out to Baker Square.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, dude.
Orale.
Yeah, man. Mark's probably there, and he was going to go through with the hit that I put on you. But I told him to back off because I said,
yeah, man. I had my sniper rifle right in my back. I had it, man, in my sack. Pocket. Yeah, man. And I was getting ready to pull it out, and then Sweats called me up, and he was like, "Yo, Mark, you can't follow through with this, bro." No, man. he was like the check. He's like, the check didn't go through yet. It bounced, so you gotta hold off until next time. So I'm just letting you know, man.
Yeah,
shit, man. Don't be walking into Baker Squares anytime soon. You know what I'm saying?
Baker Squares?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Steve.
Oh my God. Can we run that back?
Don't go back into any Baker Squares.
Oh my gosh.
We go to Jules in a minute too.
Yeah. To go meet your mom.
Yeah.
And you know what, Steve, like if you met me in real life, would you instantly put your hands up, like you put your fist up and just start going down? Like, do you think that it would end, or do you think that it would start like that? Just like what, like Sweats one day just introduced me and you, and like like our first introduction in the real world. Do you think it would just start off right off the bat with hands?
No, I don't think I would. I think what I would do is I'd pat you on your head and I'd say, "You're being a good boy. Go eat some fucking cheesecake at Baker Square." That's what I think I'd say to you.
Hey man, you're knocking the cheesecake. You're knocking the cheesecake, but the cheesecake is pretty damn good, man. Don't knock it till you try it.
Get in the car and let's go to Baker Square for cheesecake.
Oh my God, Steve.
That's like saying, oh yeah, let's go to Dairy Queen for some ice cream. Like
clearly known for their pies and their business.
A fucking pie, a cake. Who gives a shit, man? If you're enjoying it, you're enjoying it.
That's right.
You're one of those dumbass trolls that like finds a freaking excuse to complain about everything. Like oh, you're wearing Nike shoes, but you have Adidas socks on. Like, you're totally not you're not loyal to your product.
God.
Like, just screw you. Like, just go down. Just go down.
Oh my God.
I'm so done with people like you, dude. Like, for real.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
Jesus. Oh my gosh. A lot of tension here tonight.
Grant is speaking some truth though, man. The French silk pie is the best. It is. I agree. Now, is French silk and chocolate silk the same thing? Because I'm pretty sure that it's the same thing. I always get that.
Yeah, man. That's actually a good point, man.
Yeah, man.
I haven't been to Baker Square in a minute, and I kind of want some pie now. Shit.
I want some chicken tenders now. I have to talk to the owner to let me get chicken tenders.
You have to talk her into it?
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about that real quick, man. Who goes anywhere and gets chicken tenders?
Oh,
that is not like under like 13. Like, for real, dude.
Damn. Well, Steve, you got a rebuttal. You got to make your case. for chicken tenders.
Yeah.
It's fried chicken. Why wouldn't I like? I don't care if it's. I'm not saying chicken fingers. If I
Yeah,
said
but that's
chicken fingers,
basically what it is.
Mark,
Chicken tenders, chicken fingers. It's the same.
Mark,
It's the same
again,
shit.
your ignorance seems to show out here. And
that face.
where it's just like chicken tenders is fried chicken.
ahead, Jake.
It's chicken. It's fried chicken breast, Mark.
Right.
Chicken. If I said, "Oh, I got chicken fingers,"
Yeah, chicken fingers is the same
go
shit.
on left and
It's
right.
the same
Like,
shit.
it's not the same shit, Mark.
It is.
I would expect you to know, Mark, but you always find a way to disappoint me.
Not if you said like I got nuggets, I might respect you a little bit more. Like,
Nuggets.
I'd still think that you were like a weirdo, but like
Nuggets are for
you
chicken.
know,
Oh my
So can you
God.
like you're over here,
Can
you're over here getting
can you
tenders.
pull up Baker Square menu, and let's look and see where chicken tenders are and where like chicken fingers are.
Bakers.
If chicken fingers is in the kids menu,
Chicken fingers are in the kids menu. I will agree, but
Okay.
chicken tenders is literally right above it. Like
is it in the adult menu?
it's like it's literally like there's chicken tenders,
Is it in
and
the
then
adult
and then
menu?
and then there's like the kids menu, and
But
it's like literally.
is it
It
in
literally,
the
it literally falls like right on the same page.
I bet
It's
you it's
just
in the
right.
I
It's just
bet you it's
right
in the
above.
I guarantee
literally
it's
just right above.
right above the patty melt because you don't know how to order food. You go to Baker Square for pie, and I have no respect for you.
Yeah, exactly. I go to Baker Square for pie. Exactly. That's what
You
you
know
do.
what I meant. I was testing you to see if you were going to slip
Oh,
up.
we got the chicken strips on the kid menu.
Chicken strips. That's not
Chicken
chicken
strips.
tenders.
All right.
Okay.
It's not tenders.
All right. Let's see. Let's go to lunch instead. Let's see. Show all. Okay.
That burger looks good.
What can we do it?
I'm looking for chicken tender. Yeah, it's not even there because they're just like
You're not on the
total-
right menu. It's dinner.
total
It's
trash.
clearly dinner. It's clearly dinner.
Okay. So the chicken. Oh, chicken tenders. Chicken tenders. Look.
Wow.
I never swear on the internet, but you earned these, Mark. You earned these.
Oh
Can
my
you give me
God.
this one? Mark, you earned these.
Yeah.
What?
Never swear on the internet because I have a brand
Yeah.
to protect. But
You earned this, motherfucker. You
Wait,
earned-
wait. You know what? Can you give me the
Oh
full
my
screen? I won this bet. Can I get the full screen?
All right. Hold on.
I have a brand to protect, Mark. Okay? I have a brand. The Steve of the Sweats and Steve Show. Swap Motors, Bret the Hitman Hart, Redman, Tay-Zonday. That's all from me. But you know what? You made me break my professionalism tonight,
Yeah.
Mark. Because you don't know the difference between chicken strips and chicken tenders.
Yeah. You got a brand, all right. It's right in between your ass cheeks, and it says, "I love mom," and it's clear as day. Like you definitely. I'll give you credit. You held it on there pretty long. You could tell because it's clearly "I love mom" right on your ass cheeks.
You know,
So-
you know what I find weird is that you know that I have a tattoo on my ass of my mother.
Well,
How
I
do
mean,
you
hey,
know?
I
How do you know that?
I can't hide our love for each other off screen. I'm just tired. I'm tired of not letting people know.
Oh my God, what is happening here? Jake says, I'm keeping a tally of wins and losses now. Steve has one, Mark has one, 1v1. Well, since we're going with this anyhow, we'll devolve into one more argument to see who's the victor, because we're around the 2-hour mark. So oh my God.
Mark, I was rewatching one of these streams, and I paid you in your bed a compliment, but you never paid me a compliment. So I feel like I'm owed a compliment back.
Oh yeah. Typical.
So get that ready. Get that ready for me. All right.
Typical fucking trash. You're just trash, man. I can't say anything else. That is just such a piece of shit move. Like typical freaking Crown Point No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Crown Point.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
not.
No,
I don't even
he's
know where.
fine,
I,
This
man.
this guy is never allowed in the
I don't
biggest
even.
square in Crown Point,
I
Indiana.
don't even.
I'm
I
telling
don't
you
even
right
know where
now.
you. Where do you live, Steve?
I live in my mother's basement. We've been over this.
No, but like Hobart. Hobart.
Yeah, I live in Hobart, Indiana.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's a homer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Where
this
does he
shirt
live?
tell you
Where does he
anything?
live, Sweats?
Does this shirt tell you anything?
Okay, so that doesn't
You know what this is? Do you know what
that
this is?
that really doesn't explain a whole lot because there's Chicago is a melting pot of people. So you can't really be classified into a specific town. So
It's a melting pot of people, but you're not allowed in it. So you're
you're
not
just
allowed. In
you're
Oh,
you're just an asshole. Um, I am allowed in there. I go to work there
that's right.
every
You
day,
do.
and
You do good work.
I put my life on the line
Try
for
lacing up
people.
my boots, Mark. All right, you try lacing up my boots. How about that? How about you try lacing up my boots, and then you can start talking to me about working in
Yeah,
Chicago. Okay.
I've seen your boots, Steve. Um, I don't want to be anywhere around them. Uh, they are an atom bomb of
He said the crusty.
pure stink. Like
Oh
like
no! You
like
put that foot powder on though.
yo, he had a Dr. Scholl's and all that did was just add to the madness, man.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
man. He got that. He didn't get Dr. Scholl's. He got
Dr. Cole.
Doctor Shits. That's what he got. He went to the dollar store, man. Thought he was getting the right shit. But
Dr. Shits.
yeah. Hey man.
Oh my god! I'm gonna give this decision. I'm gonna give this decision to Jake to decide, really, because I'm an impartial moderator on the debate. Steve, how do you respond? Did you get Dr. Shits as your foot care powder? You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Oh, you did? Oh, well, you shouldn't have admitted that on air.
No,
Jake's
what Chicago smells like right now is the ganja because
Oh,
and not so much right now because people are kind of saving up, but like earlier on before like COVID really hit, like you could definitely smell it in the air.
oh.
Like it was pretty wild.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Shower thoughts.
Oh Lord.
Ooh, take it away,
Yeah.
Mark. Yeah.
I forgot the other lyrics, but I'm gonna keep on singing.
Shower.
All right, Steve,
All right,
hit that
good
shot.
shit. Shower thoughts.
At least I can shower.
Yeah,
Oh my god! Where did that come from?
yeah, for real, dude. Like I have a shower and I used it, buddy.
He got himself.
You can't really clean something without making something else dirty.
Oh,
Wow.
oh! I'm opening the portal to the fifth dimension. Oh my god! Here we go. Whoa!
I thought you were gonna say all that and then go, here's Isaiah. I thought Isaiah was just like waiting right around the corner there.
I would have left if Isaiah came in here.
Oh my god!
Wow. Throwing some hate.
Isaiah's he's incognito mode, I guess, right now. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I'm sure he's lurking around somewhere. You know that Isaiah. He's a wild one for sure.
He is, man.
But Jake, I mean, I don't know how much of a spat that was, but how would you or the past 5 minutes, who would you rate? Who did better, Mark or Steve? I mean, this is what this show has devolved into. It's the Mark versus Steve show.
Devolves? Thanks.
I'm gonna leave that to you, Jake. But we're hitting the 2 hour mark, and I guess we could start to wrap things down a little bit, and maybe here we'll try this exercise for a change. You, Steve, and you, Mark, why don't you give each other one compliment to each other? We'll
He goes
start with.
first. I went first last time. He goes first this time.
Oh my god. Okay, Mark, you go first. Give Steve
Hmm.
one compliment.
I can't.
You can.
I tried.
You're not allowed to leave until you
I
do it.
tried.
Come on, there has to be something
right.
good about Steve. I mean, look at him. Look at this
Okay.
man right here. Ah!
Okay.
Oh my God. Okay.
I like that you have a Pearl Jam record behind you. That's about it, man. I think I used that last time, but that's about the only good thing going on in your little square space there right now. So
Okay, that was nice.
no, okay, no. All right. I like that a you have a creative mindset to be spontaneous
Uh-huh.
and sometimes like off the charts, but in a good way. You kind of throw in little dingers here and there. Sweats will be talking about something, and then you'll be like, "Oh, shower thoughts," and then say something kind of interesting and funny, or just like the little hand sanitizer thing I just did. I noticed you like to throw little advertising spots in there, and you know what, man? That's great practice because one day that will actually come in handy for this show. One day you might have the some bar in the square or something like that coming in here and being like, "Yo, Sweats, I want to advertise on your show," and your spontaneous reactions will come in handy when that day comes. So I think that's going to be very interesting when that day comes. That you're going to be able to just be right on the spot and just hit home for everybody. So
Wow,
yeah,
that
man.
was really nice, Mark.
Now let me sanitize my hands real quick from
Go ahead.
all that because that took a lot out of me.
There you go.
I need to get clean. I need to
Hey,
get clean.
clean's so fun, man.
Yeah, yeah.
There you go.
All right.
Steve. All right, Steve, it's your turn now. Give Mark a compliment. Say something nice about Mark.
Mark, you're the Robin to my Batman. You are the. It's kind of all I got. You're you're my sidekick, man. I mean, everyone needs a sidekick, and you really make a good sidekick. You know what I mean? Like, I know that when I'm sitting there and I'm fighting the bad guys and I am taking the brunt of the punches and I'm taking, all these other things that are out there and they're coming at me with bats and chains and whatnot, that I know that I can depend on you, Mark, to call the police for me and ensure that there's backup coming. Not because because you can't mess up the fingernails and you just got your hair did and everything like that. So it's one of those things to me, Mark, where it's just thank you for ensuring that the police will always be on the way if I were to be in trouble, because I know that I can depend on you for that.
That was beautiful. That was really.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, okay. My God. Damn, he's perplexed right now. He's deep in thought.
I also like how in the back of your frame, your guitars are hung at such a nice propensity to each other. I can tell that took a really long time. So I can tell that you're really good at hanging things like pictures. So, at some point, I'm going to need some pictures hung. So I'll probably call you and ask if you can come help me do that in my mom's basement. I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, that was a very useful skill back in the 1800s for sure. Learning how to hang things.
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
I also like the way you drink water. I've seen you drink water before, and you're really good at drinking water. So I think you're pretty well hydrated. You seem like you're well hydrated.
And I am.
You know how to sit down really really well. You know what I mean? Look at that. That's a water commercial right there for you. Chug a
Look at
lug.
that. Oh,
Chug a lug, Mark.
check a leg.
You're gonna pee like 1 o'clock in the morning. You're gonna wake up and pee. Look at that. This is what people, make sure you subscribe via Anchor.
Yeah, well, it's actually a good time to kind of plug that again.
Oh my god, dude! Hold up.
Yeah, dude, you took that out for a while, man. Damn.
Shit.
But yeah, it's a good time to kind of drop that
Whoa,
one.
dude,
more
my
as we,
body feels super cool now. I'm ready to go. I don't even care that Steve had the most bonk ass compliments to give to me, but that is okay because I'm feeling good. So people, I guess the moral of the story is stay hydrated. Always wash your motherfucking hands.
It's not washing your hands, it's sanitizing your hands. That is not,
And
does not washing your hands.
stay the fuck away from Steve's.
And
Unless
make sure you go to
unless
Baker's
you're
for cheesesteak.
unless you're let me see. I thought I saw another Steve in here.
No, it's just sweats. You just saw sweats. You got Steve on the mind. Everywhere you go.
Unless you're Steven Villarreal.
Steven
Villarreal, you stay classy, my guy.
I am all up in your
But I'm
mark.
just gonna keep talking. I'm gonna keep talking right over this guy.
You're gonna see me all over
Because
the
this guy is useless.
I gotta serve your
I
time.
don't even have a real job. This dude don't even work at Walgreens. He works at Floor Blue, and he's like he's not even a cashier or like like a what do you call him, like the delivery guy. Like he's nothing like that. He's just a greeter. He just greets people at the door, and he just says, "Hi, welcome to Floor Blue. Enjoy your day." And then people throw like pennies at him and tell him to go away. That's about it.
Hey, Mark, what'd you have for dinner?
None of your business.
That's not a really good dinner now, is it?
Oh.
Not nutritious.
I actually
or nice.
Dude, Mark's mom could throw down in the kitchen. I'll tell you that for sure, Steve.
I'm legitimately trying to remember what I had for dinner right now.
Oh, that's beautiful.
I told
Hey,
you.
It's gonna mess me up now.
Oh yeah.
Are you Mexican or Puerto Rican?
Oh, you kind of.
He's miming it. He's bullshitting. I know that.
Speak up, mother. I'm actually neither. I'm Honduran.
That explains it.
Really?
No, I'm Mexican.
I had such high hopes for you when I saw all your videos and all your I play the guitar and I'm so cool and I'm all this, and then I walk away from this so disappointed. It's kind of hard.
I kind
of. When Luke was telling me that his cousin was going to be on, I expected to meet another stallion, kind of like Sweats, but instead I met a freaking washed up, like on his like last leg donkey. And I.
Oh my god.
I was giving you the benefit of the doubt because
what's up, guys?
Some mules are known to have some use, but you're useless.
Well, this is the video that Steve is referring to, which I do agree. This is a beautiful video.
This is a really good video. You edited it so well because you edited out Mark's bullshit.
Play classic rock and blues. What I am most excited about is being able to get out and play, and play with some good people, and it's a really exciting feeling to be be on stage. Really learning what the feeling of being on stage is.
Can you go back? Can you go back and pause, please? Just go back a little more. Just go back a little more. I'll tell you when. Right there. Leave it right there. Can I have cheesecake, please?
Steve!
Cheesecake, please?
Oh, dude. Dude, you look too happy in this photo, dog.
That's so great.
Hey. All right, Steve. I think that was you got it. You got him on that one. You got Mark Levin on that one.
That was good.
Oh my god. Oh my god. If you're listening to the podcast, you gotta go watch his video.
What do you got against cheesecake, bro?
What's that?
What do you got against cheesecake, bro?
Hey,
I don't
another
know,
cheesecake,
I don't
man.
know why you go to Baker Square for cheesecake. I just don't get it.
Oh my gosh. That is a great photo, I must say. But yeah, if you're listening to the podcast, you gotta go watch the replay or go watch this Till Death profiles on my channel. And you just see this at the 23-second mark. You see this nice picture. Mark just happy
Ordering cheesecake.
ordering cheesecake. Oh my god! All right, let's finish it.
Being on stages. What does till death mean to me? It just means, the beginning and the end. We live our lives, and we try to live it to the fullest. And I think that we all want to be able to say, I did something when it's close to the end. I'm Mark Perez. Till death, August 3rd. Be there. You know I will.
That is a great video. Okay, I forgot this part. Hell yeah, dude. Oh man.
Yeah.
Seeing this
or something like that.
or something like that. I actually, I remember you told me to cut that part out. Oh, we could actually, you guys want to watch the Till Death conscience profile just for shits and gigs?
Yeah, man.
Man, Till Death, man.
Gentlemen, boys and girls, let me introduce you to Conscience with a K. I make alternative rap. What am I excited most for this show? Getting my first performance out of the way. I've always been a person that has stage or performance anxiety, whatever you want to call it. It's intimate. And to do something so intimate in front of a crowd is difficult. So what I'm excited for is getting the jitters out of the way, What does till death mean? Till death, straightforward. It's kind of like a musician's motto. A serious musician's motto is, we do this until death. Meaning I cannot envision a life without passion, and if I don't do this music stuff, I don't know what else I'd have passion for, This is Conscience. Till death, August 3rd. I'll see you there. You better be there.
Hell yeah, there you go.
It's funny. It always like amazes me when you hear him say that he has stage like anxiety, because he's just a guy like you, especially if you know him. You're like, what do you mean stage anxiety? Like you're like the most like outgoing person like of all of us, So when he says that, it's like, wow, And I gotta say, man, like all of us, like every one of us, like we all killed it. Regardless of what like Kyle or might have to say about it, I think we did a good job, man.
That was, man, that was something else, man. Do you ever think about it from time to time here and there about Till Death at all?
I think about like doing something like that again, but this time like bringing some more people on board and like actually getting like more artists involved and like them doing like their own thing, like having different sets, you know, making it bigger.
Yeah, man. Oh man. That was gosh, it just kind of like just watching some of these videos, man, it's just like it takes me back, man. It's just nice little memories, man.
Yeah.
Let's see who else is on here. We have
My
Zio
name is
on here.
Zio. I rap, I make poetry. I also dance a bit, I love to act, and I animate too. With this show, I honestly look forward to seeing everyone enjoy themselves. I know that 3 things connect everyone together no matter what your background is: music, laughter, and desire. All of those things represent what I want in life forever. That's what Till Death means to me. No metaphors. I'm a weirdo, so all I ever got is happiness in the people I meet. I hope that everyone can get something from this diverse group of artists we have coming on Saturday, August 3rd. See you there. Smile till death, till death, till death, till death.
Like the thing is, the thing is, I will watch mine in a minute. The thing is, like, I just wish that we could have gotten one for Drew, just because like my OCD in general is like it needs to be complete. There's one more person and they don't have their video. It's like it hurts my head.
Yeah.
But yeah, man.
Oh,
But
he lives so far away, man. You know, it was kind of
yeah, yeah.
hard to get him down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but even so, man, hell yeah, I love these videos, man.
Yeah.
My name is Sweats, SWTZ. I make electronic house music. I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, a dancer, a filmmaker, and a showman. Probably one of the things that I'm most excited about is to really kind of put to the test my stage IQ. It's something that in my my observation of other performing artists is
Best song ever gone.
Oh, yeah.
you just can't deny, and that's one of the things that I'm most interested in seeing for my own performance. I want to see how well I can work on the fly and just kind of just vibe, really. Yeah. The title of the show really kind of speaks to me in the most profound way, because when it comes to doing this, when it comes to performing, when it comes to creating, till death is the motto for me. There's no other way I'd like to have it. There really is no other title more fitting.
Oh, that's back when I had braces. Oh my god.
My name is Sweats. Till death, August 3rd. I will see you there.
Badass, man.
Put on the one I did with you, Mark. I don't know if you've ever seen this one.
Oh, he's seen it before.
No, I don't think he has. He needs to see it again. I need him to give me his thoughts on it.
All right.
66 subs, by the way. Hell yeah. I think that went up from 65. From what I last seen, 66 subs. Thank you guys for getting me to 66 subs. I appreciate that. Let's see here. Where? Yeah. Ever since I've gotten this official artist page, like my stuff's all screwed up. Okay, the Villa Real. Okay.
There we are.
February
This is
20th.
Mark. This is me. If you didn't
I
know,
had the pleasure of sitting down with the often imitated but never duplicated, internationally known and locally respected member of the Illuminati, Mr. What the Fuck is a Furry? The one, the only, SWETZ. Sweats.
I was so mad about the foot thing. By the way,
Sweats has produced and written hits like Gone and Clean Boy, and his newly released song called Turn and Walk has audiences entranced in his lyrics. Coming off his most recent sold-out show, Till Death, I wanted to catch up with Sweats to recap how life has been since his independent debut performance.
this is what you performed in, Mark.
No, really?
Yeah, it is. See the word "bitch" there? That was for you.
Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
So, Sweats, can you give us your thoughts from the performance of Till Death?
The day after, it kind of felt weird because it
This
kind
is
of
the
felt
day
like
after Till Death, Mark.
time
When you performed, if you don't remember.
energy into this thing, and it's this flash in the pan, and then it's over. We actually had a little bit of a
Do you
shindig
remember
back
when you performed at Till Death, Mark?
to see, bringing together people that normally under regular circumstances wouldn't have been together. So that was pretty nice to see.
One of the questions I've always had for you, Sweats,
Yeah.
was what does Shidikidate mean?
I just did it because I could, because it felt good, it felt right. And Shishikadate was just a cadence that just sort of made sense in the moment. That's what I did, I'm glad I did it,
Wonderful.
Yeah, for sure.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Your co-collaborators,
All right.
if they were mythical creatures, what would they be? Here we go, Mike. This is where you come in.
Well, there's a lot of them, there's Conscience, Conscience would definitely be a little goblin. Mark would definitely be a troll.
That's you, Mark.
Zio would still be a black man. Me, I would be a soaring eagle. I'd be a soaring eagle, spreading my wings so far that I would provide shade for all the little school children coming home from school, strolling down the mountain. I would watch them. I'd care for them. I'd vomit, and they would eat my excrement.
Eat your vomit?
Well, they would, because it's so nutritious after it passes through my
I'm so
touch.
shocked at that, Mark. Are you shocked at that?
And I think that's the role that I would play. Everybody has a role.
And you're Robin, Mark.
Shut up, Zeus!
The most recent song that we did get was Turn and Walk.
That is right. Turn and walk. Yeah.
Can you give us an overview of what it is that you are doing?
I think Turn and Walk is a kind of this feeling of a lot of my surroundings, detachment from my own life. It's almost a mentality that I had for myself in the past, and now it's like I'm kind of having to understand why I turn and walk.
After my afternoon with Sweats,
This is me talking, Mark.
around his neighborhood to show me where his journey began. I saw the train tracks, and I also saw where he turns and walks away. While I've always been a believer in his work, this time with him confirmed what I already knew about him. He is an evil genius and will be a cult leader very soon. A little boy came up to Sweats and he said,
It's a true story, Mark.
"Are you Justin Bieber?" And Sweats slapped him. And his father came out of the house and said, "Why did you slap my son?" And Sweats' response was, "Slap yourself, sir, and take your bitch ass son in the house." And the man slapped himself.
Oh my god.
You're a really good editor, Luke. Sweats.
I try to be. It's tough, man. It's probably the most like time consuming and aggravating part of the job. But yeah, man, I'm confident in saying that I'm pretty good at editing, man. You know, which I was gonna say real quick. La Manzana said Steve needs a stage name. I think Steve is plenty a good stage name. It's a name that speaks volumes, don't you think, Steve?
I think so. It's a lot better, it's a lot better than Mark.
Oh my god! But on that note, I think we've covered a good amount, and we chatted to everyone and kind of touched base on how we're doing with everyone in the stream. I like uh what was I gonna say? Yeah, I guess one of the big takeaways of tonight was that we are now on Anchor, and we are also on Spotify, and I will make that plug once more in the chat. But do you want to give a shout out to any particular sponsor before we end the stream here in a minute, Steve?
I want to shut it down the way we turned it up. Shout out to Kamar and shout out to Alex with Swap Motors for the seamless purchase and sale of my 2015 gently used Ford Fusion. No longer in my possession anymore. No longer my problem. So shout out to Kamar and Alex for finding a dealership that would take this and have a quick turnaround and sell it.
Absolutely, and hopefully we get the chance to work with these fine gentlemen in a partnership of some sort in the future, of course. I will just one more time, just for good general housekeeping, I've dropped the link to support and to listen to our Anchor landing page, if that interests any of you, the viewers or listeners. And besides that, Mark, do you have anything you'd like to plug before we end the show?
No, I mean, if you have time, check out Vault Media on Facebook and YouTube, and we also have a Instagram account, just Vault Media. Yeah, check them out. We got some gaming videos and we got some talk videos. Uh, we're probably gonna stream Halo 3 on Friday, and then Saturday we're gonna have just a Vault Talk session. So yeah, so check us out. I would say look for the gaming on Friday around like 7:30, and look for the podcast on Saturday around like noon.
Absolutely, man.
Sometime in there, yeah.
Mark, can I give you some constructive criticism?
Oh my God, Steve. Go ahead, Steve.
All right, Mark. When you started out the plug, you said, if you have time, here's what I want you to do. I now work for Vault Media. The pod is mine. Okay. I run that pod. Okay. This is a hostile takeover. Okay. So this is my pod. And here's what I'm going to tell all of your subscribers. Listen, Mark, where you going? Listen. Here's what we're here. Here's what you're going to tell all of your subscribers. Ready? This is the best part, Mark. Here. I don't care if you have time. You make time for Vault Media.
There you go.
7:30. Be there. I know.
Here's the thing, Steve. I don't give a shit about you.
Oh my God.
Or anything that you stand for.
This is what's so weird is that you want to take this aggressive tone with me when I am clearly the person that you admire and revere the most. But when it comes to plugging your channel, you take such a backseat. Robin sucks.
I'm just so tired of you and your.
I'm tired of you.
And your lotion rubbing, just dumbass. Like you you clearly
Oh my
melt
God.
Skittles. You melt all the pink Skittles and you rub them all over your ass cheeks, and then at the same time take the cherry red Starburst and rub them all over your lips,
Oh,
and
what?
then you go to Twincade.
Oh no,
And that's all I gotta
no.
say.
Oh no. Well, on that note, because I feel like Steve's about to jump through his screen and attack Mark. We're gonna end this stream tonight. I'd like to thank everyone for showing up. Who showed up? Who are the live viewers? If you're checking this on the replay, uh, as always, like, share, and subscribe/follow. That always helps to bring more people in. And if that be the case, then as for us, me, Mark, and Steve, we will see you next week.
And please, when you have free time, go to Twincade and check out their video games. They have a very
Yeah.
wide variety of games, such as Simpsons the video game,
That's right.
and Mortal Kombat 1,
That's
2,
right.
and 3.
That's beautiful.
And if you're really a classy person, they offer a wide variety of drinks, such
That's
as Gumball and Fire Monococious
and
and
slippery nipple.
Yes, and
Buttery
the
nipple, I think it is.
and the Jersey Shore.
That's beautiful.
I'm just naming random beer names because that's how it is nowadays. You just come
Yeah,
up with like yeah. So but yeah.
Yeah, man. You gotta cut that promo a little short before I need to get an email from Twin K before we give them the
Live
promotion.
live life vicariously.
Oh, sure.
I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Well, on that
ladies
note,
and gentlemen, all I have to say, I just need to say one more thing.
Go ahead.
I'll let you have it.
Go ahead.
Is just love one another. Peace, love, and happiness. This whole thing with me and Steve, even though he won't like to admit it, because he's a view hungry psychopath whose only intention on social media is to gain followers, which that's everybody's goal, but for him it's just like this very greedy mindset that he has. But all jokes aside, I love Steve. I wish him nothing but the best, and I hope he goes far.
Mark,
and that's all.
Can you hear me, by the way? I've been having headset issues and mic issues for the past couple minutes.
Yeah, it's been more than the past couple of minutes, buddy.
Yeah.
It's been this whole damn stream.
It's a good retort.
You've been going
very good. Yeah, I'm so proud of you.
All right, hold on, Mark.
What I like the most about you, Mark, is that when people rewatch this stream, the amount of times that you talk about my ass is pretty unsettling. I've never met someone talk about my ass, and
I was literally just thinking that too.
And around, I know. See, again, there you are again. You're thinking about my ass again. It's really weird.
Yeah.
I mean, it's flattering. But,
I just can't.
it's okay.
I just can't get last night out of my mind.
Well,
and I know that you had just as much fun as I did.
So. Oh no!
Hey,
ladies and gentlemen, this has been another topsy-turvy, crazy, wacky episode of S&S Show episode number 6. We will see you next week at 8:30. Until then, thank you for stopping by, and as always, shishigada, deuces.